Welcome back to another game of 7-Point Highlander. Today I'm Jack Ding, playing Mardu aggro, where I want to utilize the aggressiveness of Boros with the backup from Hand Disruption in black.
And I'm Charlie Myers, playing bots or Tron with a splash of blue for that bit of control magic and other blue good cards. So my game plan is just get down fast mana through rocks or Tron lands and just power out big things to overwhelm my opponent.
Get ready for the next battle.
So game one looks like I'm on the play and I'm on a mold of 6 and I'm going to start with a Git Probe.
You spot 2 energy cards and a Thoughtseize.
And I'm just going to play
And
this Locust land here and into an Expedition map. You'll go.
Alrighty, well I'll run out of Thoughtseize.
Which will be met by a misstep. So, go to my turn. I'm going to draw, miss my land drop, pass the turn.
Okay, looking good. So we've got 2 mana. We will play a Conduit Goblin. Comes in with energy counters and it can give creatures haste.
My turn 3 is no better, and I'm just going to pass the turn.
So my turn 3 is Failure. And then I'm coming in with Conduit Goblin and Failure at +1/+0 haste. It's for 5 damage. Puts you to 11.
Yep, and I failed to see another land, so I'm just going to scoop that up. No good for the Tron deck there. So on the play again, I'm going to play this Ursa Tower into a world map, which is another copy of Expedition map. Your turn.
Okay, so stole game 1. Let's see what we can do game 2. We will bauble, and then play fetch land, not fetching, passing to you, drawing in your upkeep.
Yep, sure. So it seems like you didn't like the card that you saw there. So I'm just playing this Locust land here and just passing the turn.
Okay, I will surveil first for my turn 2 and into a duress. I'll spot a sink into stupor and a monolith.
Yep, and a Darksteel
Choose
monolith.
monolith.
And yeah, that's fair. That's one of my enablers for my deck. I'm playing this Seat of Cyanide here, and I'm gonna just pass the turn.
Okay, it's very slow on your side, as expected of Tron. I'm going to fetch for my 3rd land. Okay, with 2 mana, Sinkhole, we find one of our sideboard cards here, targeting your Urza's Tower.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna activate my world map here, get a Planar Nexus, play it for my turn, and pass the turn.
We've got a Squall, a new Final Fantasy card, turn 4.
Which will be met with a Sink into Stupor by turning it to your hand. Alright, go to my turn. I've got 2 Locusts, a Seat of Cyanide, and a Planar Nexus. Your turn.
Nothing too much going on your side. Alright, I've got 5 mana here. I'm going to double spell Dalthy Voidwalker into Fable of the Mirror Break.
That's pretty strong, but with 7 mana, I want to play Ugin. I get a cast trigger. I'm going to exile your Fable. I am going to 0, get 3 mana in the mana pool, play Soul Ring, exile your Dalthy, and passing the turn.
What a huge turnaround. We're going to try to Ugin down a little bit with a Headliner Scarlet. So we're going to send 5 damage towards Ugin, putting him to 2 loyalty.
Yep, Ugin goes to 2.
We'll also drop an Emperor of Bones, second main phase. Pass to you.
Right, you got 3 creatures on board, but I'm going to try to refill my hand with a Null Drifter. I get 2 cast triggers, exiling their head Liner Scarlet, and drawing 2 cards. With this card, get another cast trigger. You know the deal. I think you've seen enough. We'll go to game 3.
Too much gas. Alrighty, game 3. I'm on the play here. Play a fetch. Pass to you.
Yep, and I'm going to just play Cloud Post. You'll go.
So I'll surveil as my first land. Red, black surveil. Leave it on top. Go to turn 2. Alrighty, play another land. Conduit Goblin making another showing. Get 2 energy. Pass to you.
Yep, my Nemesis Conduit Goblin has shown up again. I'm just going to play Talisman. You'll go.
We will Inquisition. Spot your hand. Can't take a Khan, but we see Mana Leak and Palantir. Mana Leak gets worse the more you know about it, so we're just going to leave that in your hand. Choose a...
Yeah, Palantir is a good choice, considering I have no blue mana as well to play it. Null Rod comes down, which is very bad for me. However, I have a Vesuva, which copied a Cloud Post, so I got 4 mana at my disposal, which will play a card, and I'll find a Sundering Titan. You'll go.
Alrighty, I'll drop an Arena of Glory here. I'm going to exert it. Don't need to exert it. I'm going to play a Fear of Missing Out, discarding a land, drawing a card, playing a fetch, and then fetching immediately for a Surveil land. We'll have a quick look on top. Just want to get some more information. And then Conjure Goblin will give Fear of Missing Out haste, and for 4 damage will come towards Khan, wiping him out.
Yeah, Khan will go down. Khan will go down. I'm just going to pass the turn.
And a turn, we're going to bolt. Use our mana efficiently, putting you to 13.
Yeah, I am on 13.
Alrighty, on my turn, I will exert Arena of Glory for Obsidian Charmor, taking out your Cloud Post. Then we're coming in for...
In response,
8
I'll just
damage.
make a construct before you blow up my land. We're going to trade off our construct with your Conjure Goblin. And I'll take the rest, going to 6. So go to my turn. Saga will pop. I will get a Soul Ring, shock in the Sulphur Springs, illegally play this Show and Tell, trying to drop down a Nexus of Becoming. But I realized that the game's over, so we're just going to scoop it up there. You win 2 games to 1.
Yeah, how did you feel about that game?
Well,
About that match?
about that match, game 1 I think was a non-game. I mulled 6, keeping a 1-lander and also an expedition map, which seems pretty good. However, I failed to see another land, so that tempo swing proved to be a bit too much, and it seemed like you stole game 1 there. Game 2, that's when I was firing on all cylinders. My deck worked really well for me. I got the big mana out despite getting Sinkhold. And that Ugin proved to just be a house and just exiled all your things. Game 3, I think you just found a bit too much hate. The Null Rod and the Obsidian Charmor, with also that early threat of the Conduit Goblin, provided too much for me to overcome. So, what did you think about your Mardu mid-range deck, Jack?
Yeah, I had the threats. I had Conjure Goblin, and also providing the haste threat for the next creature coming down, securing kills on planeswalkers like Khan as soon as they came down. I had the Arena of Glory as well for the hasty creatures, and then I had hand disruption backup just to make sure the coast was clear, because luckily you ran things like Mana Leak, but it did not work out against.
Yeah,
And
I think. Well, what do you think about the blue splash that I had in my deck?
I think you play at sorcery speed, so I don't see a window where you get to play Mana Leak, but I mean, blue gives you Tolarian Academy. Show and Tell made a showing that they're all pretty powerful cards.
That's true. That's true. So
There could be a Tinker in there.
So what are some other things you would like to see from both decks in the future?
I'd like to see some more card variety from my deck. Conjure Goblin somehow appeared every time. From your deck, I would probably like to see a little bit more consistency, a little bit more land draw. So your game 1 was a risky 1-land keep, but you've got Expedition Map, and you also had Git Probe, desperately hoping for that other land, couldn't quite find it.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Alright, hopefully these decks will make another showing on the channel, and we'll see you guys soon.